Okay, at the Super Bowl, National Football League, United States of America, since I do talk about Hungarian football, which is like soccer, there's distinction there, the Super Bowl held on Sunday, 11 February 2024, Super Bowl 58, LVIII. This guy I'm about to talk about makes me so starstruck, I stutter. Okay, so this is my take on the Post Malone America the Beautiful acoustic performance from that Super Bowl. So 11 February 2024. I'm filming this Tuesday, 13 February 2024. I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. I'm Tanis Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. I'm going to refer to a specific video of this performance that I'll link in the video description and do a mention to the channel that it is posted on, NFL. The people whose game this was, kind of thing. And so this is going to be an athletic performance contextualization. I thought this is the perfect one, so I haven't done a so I turned this an acoustic performance. He sings and uses an acoustic guitar. I can't speak. That's what he does to me. Okay, Post Malone. So I think this was, I don't know where in the game this was, the Post Malone singing when he sang America the Beautiful. We had, my team at the Super Bowl was San Francisco 49ers. My parents had the TV on. I think the only performance I saw on the TV was what appeared to be Ludacris during the song Yeah, which is the Usher song. My mom was confused because they thought a white guy was going to perform. I was like, no, Usher's not that. So, okay. So there's a little bit of context of the Super Bowl was watched in this house. And it was on when we were at the dinner table kind of thing. So yes. And so I'm providing my take / perspective on the performance of the song America the Beautiful by Post Malone, acoustic, performed at Super Bowl 58, specifically in regards to coverage of a Super Bowl music performance on YouTube and how that may translate to sports performance coverage. The video is linked in the video description, so I'm going to do what I've done with the past couple music videos I've done this for, and I'm going to apply for viewing. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is if you're at the 00 timestamp, it's this one. Okay. And I got peanuts and cup of noodles and stuff. And so that's theirs. That image is theirs, right? I'm showing you on their channel. That's theirs. Okay. So I'm going to press play. I've turned the audio off, so we shouldn't have copyright problems. Fair use, but I'm not playing the audio for that reason. So when I press play, I'm just gonna provide my voiceover. I'm gonna do my take / perspective on this, since the Super Bowl is viewed by a bunch of people. I'm going to take and provide a me filter. So like if this was designed for me, Tanis Leonhardi, Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, this is how I might interpret it, or how kind of thing. So my take, or my perspective, going through a me filter. This is the one where they introduce him as 9 times diamond certified, but they kind of like start with him with the NFL stuff, and I'm like, he's all alone out there. He's so small. He's so cute. He's adorable, isn't he? And they start getting closer. And he's playing the guitar, and he has beautiful tattoos. If you know me, you know I love tattoos. And the San Francisco 49ers banner comes up like kind of behind his head. 49ers, it's my team. And then they show the teams with he has beautiful voice. This is the first Post Malone song I heard, like him singing a song all the way through that I've heard. I was very impressed with his vocals. And so they show some of the team people, and then they do a close-up on his face, and he has this necklace, and there's like a pendant with kind of a mineral. Oh, and he has shiny teeth. His teeth are far shinier than mine. And it's kind of a peridot color. And peridot, the mineral name for peridot is olivine, and that's actually a mineral that I grew olivine crystals in a tube furnace in undergrad as part of my research in geology, and would go out into volcanic areas and I collect the crystals. So that color was like, oh, I love that color. He's very attractive. I have no shame. This is someone that, like if I were to bring him home to my house, my mom might have more of a problem with. My dad would probably be okay. My dad might have more of a problem with like a Noah Lyles than a Post Malone. And then it shows Taylor Swift and I think Blake Lively. So if we're putting this through a me filter, and the NFL made this video and Post Malone did this performance for me, I get encrypted commonly as Taylor Swift. So then that would be like me, and Blake Lively would be she's part Native American, so they're trying to convey that his woman, me, Tanis Leonhardi, is Native American. I'm not Cherokee, so far as I know, right? That's what Blake Lively says she is. So, but Native American, if they were trying to convey to the masses, the millions of people watching the Super Bowl, a little bit about, like, I'm Post Malone's girls, the Taylor Swift, invoking Taylor Swift would mean me, Tanis Leonhardi, and the Blake Lively would mean she's part Native American. So be nice, especially if you're white, because you know how some white people like to treat as Native Americans or part Native Americans, right? We're darker than the darkest person from Africa. That's why we were massacred. Kind of thing. Okay, so it was a beautiful performance. I love the video. I recommend watching it if you have the opportunity to watch it. It's short. It's only 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 8 seconds. And he's a wonderful performer. I love the performance. You guys know, if you've seen my take on the Shivers acoustic music video for Ed Sheeran, their styles are similar in the sense of they stand with their guitar with a microphone. I would say this one is the more, he kind of leans into it. Like, actually thinking of physical posturing, he leans into it. Okay, and then the contextualization. So, coverage of a Super Bowl music performance on YouTube. Thank you, NFL, for putting this video on YouTube. And thank you for making it very professional and short and sweet and something that I can watch multiple times and still enjoy. So that, I would say, is part of it, and how that might translate to sports performance coverage. I've seen like clips of things covered, or people providing their take on stuff, or like sometimes in a work setting, people provide feedback that's really useful, and maybe it's not necessarily something I asked for, but they're like, do you want it? I can give you a little bit of my insight. And sometimes it's just so invaluable. And I think having, right, the NFL perspective on his performance, right, getting to see how they put together this video of the performance, I think is touching, if I were to use a word. Post Malone comes across through this video as somebody whose dynamic range in conveying how he feels would probably be far superior to my ability to convey with genuine emotion what I'm feeling. Which is another way of like, he would get what he would want. And he has a beautiful voice, kind of thing. Which if that is true to him, then the NFL did an outstanding job on conveying a little bit of the true character of Post Malone. I would also say it shows that even something short and brief coming from a certain person or entity or organization covering something meaningful and providing kind of a meaningful perspective can mean a lot to the person being covered. All right, so it's a way of saying this is the kind of video that kind of, to me, does help me find meaning and understanding of like the athletic performance contextualizations videos I put out might mean a lot to the people who I cover. And so I should put thought and care into how they're made. Especially if they're at the competition and watching, right? Making sure there's it's doing my best to take out any thorns, that kind of thing that could seep in there, right? Make it something palatable and good for them to consume, kind of thing. So that is my take on the Post Malone America the Beautiful acoustic performance from 11 February 2020.